Hi Leon, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Mate, just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2017 Toyota Landcruiser GXL 79 Series dual cab in front of me. We finally got a break in all the rain. Mate, absolute awesome truck. Cannot wait to take you through this one. Like I said, just a great chance for me to take you through the whole car, the service history, everything and all the accessories, because there's an absolute mountain load of them in just a bit more detail for you, mate. I understand you guys are down south, so we're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So, mate, we're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. We got another one up at 77 Mulgrave Road. And you can even see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, service departments down the road, the whole works. So, mate, we're lucky enough to turn over a bit over 200 cars a month, which means we get some awesome trucks just like this one here. So, mate, starting from the very, very front, incredibly tidy across the actual bonnet itself. Couple of little stone chips, things like that, nothing too bad. Just some little ones across the top. Little one like that, mate. Anything, they have been touched up before, but if it is something of a concern for you, let me know. We can always look again, them touched up again. So just got to let me know. But like I said, just a couple of little stone chips just down the actual arch there. Otherwise, we've got the bonnet protector across here, so very tidy as far as stone chips on the actual front of the bonnet. They always do a good job. Same thing just down the driver's side here. So again, one or two little stone chips down there. Across the actual scoop, of course, looking very tidy. Now, no chips or cracks in that windscreen either, mate. It's all very, very well looked after on that end. Obviously reduced down to $103,990 drive away, so that's all your stamp duties, your transfers, everything included. You can see your rackings at the top there too. Very tight across the roof. We also got the clear view mirrors on these guys. So massive big mirrors on these, great for towing. You can see down the body of the car itself, been really well looked after as well. Even right across the wheel arch here too. So not too much to show you through here. We also got the bigger, massive tyres on these, the all-terrain, so heaps of tread left on these as well. You can see the little indicator just in there. We've got the older and EMU suspension on this as well, so absolute fortune spent on the suspension here too. But as you can see through the guard and whatnot, extremely well looked after. Right through the chassis and whatnot underneath. Just come around the front of the car now. So we've got little fog lights down the bottom. We got your live force spotlights up the top, so nearly $1,000 worth of spotties just there. We've got the winch compatible bull bar here too, so you can obviously put a winch in there in that ARB bull bar. Very tidy underneath, as you can see, even behind those wheels in the hubs. Very well looked after. Tiny little sort of marks just on the actual bull bar, but not scratches or anything like that, just tiny little sort of there and there. Just a little scuff there, but nothing too bad at all, that's for sure. So heaps of tread the whole way around on all these guys. Pretty much brand new tyres on there. A couple of tiny little bits of obviously marks on the rims themselves, but exactly what you sort of expect. Again, have a look at that, how clean that is through the obviously the shockies, wishbones, springs, the whole works. Very well looked after. So obviously got the genuine Landcruiser snorkel on these guys. Now look at the lines of the body. Obviously no dents or anything like that I can see. Just a little stone chip there, and a couple of little ones just down the side here. The sins of having big tyres on there, they always kick up a couple of little rims, little chips like that. Same with just here. Not too bad otherwise. Also got the inside of the driver's door here with the electric windows and the central locking being a GXL. Now they have upgraded the stereos on this one the whole way around as well. You've got a pretty awesome setup in this that I can take you through shortly. Very tidy through here. You've got the genuine Landcruiser floor mats as well. We've got the red arc towing, electric towing, and the brake controller just here for you. Has had the DPF recall too, so that's your little manual down there too. And of course your spotlights on the front. Electric mirrors the whole way around. But very tidy through the inside here. And through to the roof. We've got the Outback console at the top with the UHF in there, so a bit of a grand sitting right there as well. They have not gone short on any of this. And we've even got the center console down here as well, so they're a fortune too. We've got the power outlets in that one, as well as the cup holders. So they have not spared a dime on this thing. So again, just a couple of little stone chips as we go down, so just little ones there and there. But really not too bad at all. It's just those minor ones. Little tiny scuff here. They've obviously tried to put something in the seat, but it's just caught that a little bit. Floor mats the whole way around. The rubber ones too. You've got a little adjustment there. It's going to kick that forward, so you can see your jack and tools in the back there too. But very tidy across the seats. Tiny bits of wear, you know what I mean, there and there. But really just bugger all, to be honest with you. Even across the back of the seats as well. Very well looked after. Right up with the canopy. Now I did, obviously these hook onto the little ports there, and we got the zipper for the canvas, but I just wanted to leave this open so I can actually show you inside that canopy there too. Through the setup, massive amount of storage in there as well. Got a little accessory plugs just down there too for you. But really well looked after. Obviously through the canopy. But otherwise that all becomes pretty much water resistant once we flick all these up, but just like so. So even across that tray as well, very tidy. Paint job's really neat across there. Obviously got the tie downs the whole way around, great for the tray. I've got the fuel inlet just here for you too, and the key obviously for that one as well. So central locking, being the GXL, we just got one key with this, but central locking there. Of course, do have a compressor hidden away in this one. The RB compressor. Really neat little setup in there again. And all lockable as well, which we do have the key for too. So always great news for those ones because they're not cheap. A little bit of wear just across the wheel centers, but other than that, not too bad. Again, a little bit of stone chipping around the outside, but pretty much brand new tyres there too. You can see right across the chassis, of course. Very well looked after. The fuel tank there too. It's obviously for the compressor under there, but even right up under that tray, super well looked after. Down to the back, through the tow bar. Got a little reverse camera under there as well, but not too bad. Same thing through the boards. I'm just going to try and squeeze through. Keep showing the rest of this one. And right up underneath there too. So we got a little pull out, so that opens up, giving you access to under there as well. So a really nifty little setup. Like I said, they did not spare a dime on this. That is for sure. So right up under there. So obviously got airbags as well, so adjustable from those. So the airbag suspension, so great if you're doing a lot of towing. So down to the passenger side now. Okay, we've got a box over this side here too. Nothing in it, just a good bit of storage. But again, all lockable as well. So even the tray sides on this side too, really well looked after. Down to the wheels again, just that same normal sort of stuff as the other ones. Just a little bit of chipping in that. But this thing is so well looked after. Has not missed a dime. Try and show you all the way under there as well. So now just into the, oh, we locked the car. But even the door trims, everything. So we've got child locks there for you too. Ashtrays just down at the bottom on either side and the rear. Again, exceptionally well looked after the whole way through. You are going to struggle to find one this clean with this much gear. And that cheap as well. Just through the, obviously the front now, through the passenger side, even the main entry here too. And of course your build plates there as well. Cruiser mats the whole way around. Like I said, you got these little accessory plugs in there, so USBs, and then accessories on this side. So you'll be able to charge your phones, things like that. Tiny little bit of marks on here, just when people are obviously resting up against it. We have the logbooks in here too. So I was previously owned by a company, so I've done a few highway miles in that. So one down in Port Austin, first service. Master Toyota, 32,000, Pacific Toyota, 41,000 per Auto Masters, so again Toyota. 51 at Toyota, 60 Goldsfields Toyota, and then finally 83,000 2022 through Ingham Toyota. So been all around the joint, but literally every service has been through Toyota, so you can't ask for better than that. That's for sure. Like I said, you still got that console up there, you can see with the switches, the UHF in there as well. I believe it is just missing. They might have kept the actual handheld bit itself, but we've got the plug there too, so all you need is just a new one. There is a mount for the other side, for that on the other side there too. Otherwise, very clean through here. And again, stacks of tread left on these guys. So we'll keep cruising around. I just want to jump in and start this one up for you now too. Just a tiny little bit, I've just noticed a little bit of paint chipping on that mirror. We'll jump in, kick this over. Now I'm going to pop that bonnet as well because I want to show you up under there before we finish up. I'm just going to jump in here, get some aircon going because it is absolutely cranking up here at the moment. So, 85,252 kilometres as it sits right now, so no engine lights, no dash lights or anything like that. Awesome service history, not due again until about 93,000 on November this year. Very clean through the actual dash itself. Doesn't look like any holes or anything like that. Looks like they've gone to excessive extents to make this practical and tidy on the inside here. Ashtray there, accessory plugs there. We've got the area controls being the GXL, so you can turn that up and down. Aircon through the middle. We've got the electric diff locks in here as well, so you don't have to jump out of the car or anything like that. Massive big touchscreen display. Like I said, you do have a reverse camera back there, so as soon as we put that in reverse, you can see a little camera at the back, makes life very easy. And big touchscreen display here too. So Bluetooth. Now normally these have just got a really simple display in them, head unit type thing. In this one, they've obviously upgraded it to the Kenwood, and so we've got Android Auto and everything as well through this one here too. So Android Auto, all your radios, so you can basically use your phone through the USB to display your satellite navigation and stuff like that up on this display here. So absolutely every feature possible in that one there. Otherwise, full drive controls are just down here for you, so real nice and easy. Don't have to go locking in hubs or anything like that, which is always a good start. Cruise controls down the bottom, so turn, set and reset with that one. Headlights of course over the right hand side there, and all the mirror controls there too. So give me a second, I'm going to leave this running for you. It's going to quickly jump out, show you under this bonnet before we finish up. Zip this one ended for you. So we got a little battery control over there for the TZM as well. All fluids and everything looking great there too. 2 batteries over the side. So, mate, absolutely unreal truck. Cannot wait to hear your feedback soon. I hope the missus likes it. But thank you again for your inquiry, Leon.